I'm so I'm so sorry, guys. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. So we're going to be going for our collections today from Blackwater through Strawberry. We're going to hit Valentine, whatever's right here, Rhodes and Saint Denis, and then sell again. I'm not going to go up into Ansburg, the Grizzlies, Wapiti today, are in this video unless we can keep it very, very short. So that's what we're going to do. The first video is on Twitch already. We just made $777 and some change for the first 2 hours, and we're going to see how much money we can make real quick with this part of the map as we're leveling out of our cards. So first, you've seen we maxed out the cards. Strange Medicine and Winning Streak. Oh, we got this one to level 2 and we maxed these two out. I'm sorry. So, and we did level up Kicking the Butt. So we're going to go ahead and put something else on that we need points for, not just money. That one's just money. So we're going to go ahead and equip this because it needs points. Or, it's already equipped. Alright, so really everything I got just needs the money we're after right now. Because I'm not buying these other cards. I just don't use them, I don't need them, they're not in any of my builds, so there's no point in me having them. So I got this equipped. And all the rest of them need money. So here we go. We're going to head on to Blackwater.
Some beautiful country around here, I must say.
And we'll pretty much know how much money we made. I just spent everything on, I think we leveled out 2 $500 cards because it started out with 300, had over 1,000. So we leveled out 2 $500 cards, and we had leveled out one before we ever started. So you just get points for the cards, everything you collect, and then you sell, get the money, and pay for that. So our first location here in Blackwater, we're going to start with an heirloom. And it's right here in the town. Wakanda. Right here. We're gonna go get this heirloom real quick. And if anybody finds that one flower we missed on the last video, please show me a screenshot or a game clip or something. 'Cause that's really still getting on my nerves, guys. We got so lucky and found that trinket jewel piece too. That was just fabulous. So we now have 4 of the 5 with the new collector map update. So all these are with the new update that I have posted for you on my channel here and on my YouTube channel. This door is always locked. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, it's always on this bench. The goat hair boar bristle brush. I'm sorry. And then we're gonna go get this tarot card in town. I came and got this first to go back in town because we're just gonna fast travel instead of riding. We're gonna fast travel straight to either Blkwtr or Valentine. So the next place we're going is gonna be right here for this tarot card, and then there's what's that thing called? Metal detector spot right here that we're gonna hit, and then fast travel to the next. I'm sorry, and there's 4 things we're gonna get. There's 2 cards and an antique bottle up here too, and then we're gonna fast travel to the next town. I like the areas that you go where you get 4 and 5 different pieces. Those are literally all in running distance. I'll try to use my horse because I'm trying to max it out as well, but here's the card. And now we're gonna go get this metal detector spot. And I am just gonna run out for like this could be a trinket jewel piece. I forget which one can spawn here. It depends on what day it is. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Always 1 in 4. It's near the wagon wheel. We'll have to remember that. And we'll see what we got here. And that's a silver dollar. So I definitely never bypass these antique alcohols. Because like I said, you cook with them. And then they're good for your cores and things like that. So we're going to run over here and get it. And there's also a card right here in this area as well. It's the tent area over here. The alcohol bottle's in one of the tents. I know that. And I believe the card is in a barrel beside one of them. So here's the alcohol. Well, here's the alcohol. And the card is on the wagon. And then the fast travel is right behind us. So we're gonna hit strawberry. So, and I'm trying to be really quick. Because the video was a little bit longer. Last video was a little bit longer than what I would like, but this is what everyone's been asking for. All my YouTube feedback has been for this kind of content, so that's why I'm putting it up. If I feel like I can get it quick, I'll get it, and I'm not going to be grabbing too many flowers, I don't think. We did get the 2 timed agaritas though in the last video, so that was sweet as well. The couple fossils I'd never seen before, the monster one and the cat one, which was pretty cool. So I was really happy with those finds. So all in all, it was a pretty good run. Well, I'd say a really good run, but and we made more than you would in a wagon in less time that it would take to cook the table, so yeah. Plus we leveled up cards. I always forget what room this is in. It's right here, the boxwood comb. And then we're gonna go get a card and a coin right here in town. So the card is literally right behind us. I believe there's a back door. Oh yeah, but it's to the water. Oh, it's inside. Okay. I might have gotten this today. Yeah. So you drop off a bounty here. So I'm pretty sure that's the case, and I got that today. And I may have even gotten this coin over here, but I'm going to show you where it's at anyway. Because I was doing bounties here earlier. And I do believe I got this too, but we'll see. And it's gonna be, I'm sure, a metal detector. And no, I didn't get this. And I believe it's up here on this hill. Yeah, it's right here. It's the 1 cent token. Alright. So these eggs sell for really good money, so we're gonna go grab it. It's not too far. Not too far. It's right in here somewhere. Might be able to climb, I don't know. You know me and my climbing skills. Climbing skills and shortcuts. Sometimes they don't work out too well. And I see the eggs, and I'm gonna need my varmint rifle. So I need my horsey running around with terrible cores. So we need our varmint with the 22 caliber bullets to shoot that down with. And it's just not a weapon that I keep on my back all the time. I actually should have my bolt on just in case we run across those whitetail bucks I'm after and the big game meat. And that way you shoot it down without breaking anything. If you use anything else, the egg's gonna break and it's just pointless. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this bolt back on in case we run across any big game meat. And I don't know if I want to fast travel. No, we're gonna run it. We're gonna go get the rest of it. There's two more expensive pieces. It's not too far. We're gonna have to go this way first anyway. So we're gonna go get this metal detector piece right up here. Because it's all about money. Everything goes toward XP, toward our cards. And so I don't really want to skip the flowers either because it's worth so much XP toward the cards. But I really only have one. It's all about money for me at this point. I've taught you how to do it. You just gotta buckle down and do it. And you know you see my gamer tag, you're welcome to message me. I've got all 4 of my gamer tags posted. I've got my personal email for this stuff put out for you guys. Anything that you need, I am here to help with. Like, it is no big deal. I can't believe this is happening when I need to.
Ever wonder how the hell?
Well, every little dead eye helps, don't it? It's a good thing I went ahead and went gold, right? Terrible shot. What are you doing? Get away from me. I can be so patient. Run to your death. Oh, you're hunkered down. Get out now. I don't like them hunkered down ones. grab some meat. You'll get back up. Get off me, sir. You didn't even take me to dinner. And I'm just gonna loot a couple of these bodies because I can't stand myself. And we're gonna let these animals out. And that's going toward my last little bit I need for Harriet. So, go on, Mr. Wolf. If I kill you, it's not productive to the whole reason I'm here. There you go. If I kill him, she gets mad, and then I'm here for points. And now she won't climb. He needs to get away from me. Go on now, go on. It's counterproductive if I kill it at this point. And it's chasing me, so. And I won't even get big game meat for it because it's a mission animal. Watch, it'll give me a shitty skin and something else. But I probably won't get game meat for it because it's a mission animal. Yeah, it gives you poor wolf pelt twice instead of the game meat. One of them extra special things Rockstar does. Alright, and so that was a metal detector spot we was trying to get. I almost forgot why the hell I was out here. Alright. Now that wasn't my fault, guys. So. And that's not one of the pieces we need, but every little bit helps. So our next location, hopefully we won't have to fight for it. And I definitely want to go over here because it's jewelry. And it could always be a trinket piece. And we're definitely trying to verify exactly where all of those are since the latest collector map update. Trying to just make sure everything's accurate for you guys, and I try to find the easiest locations for you to pick this stuff up, in which all 5 other videos that have the locations are very simple locations. Most of them you travel daily, so definitely gonna want to check those out, and they're a lot easier to pull up on YouTube. So and always I'd love to have the comments challenge me to another game, whatever. I'd love it. Like, this isn't all I play. Like, I've got loads of stuff out there. Oh my gosh, I got 2 trampled. If it was a daily challenge, I wouldn't be able to run over them to save my life. I usually just cheat it and go to LeGras and trample chickens. Trampling chickens. Alright, so this is most definitely gonna be a metal detector. Oh my days, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to switch to my gun to see if that was a 3-star whitetail buck. I want to. They're nowhere near the right spot. Oh, the dinosaur bones. Are the bones. I don't know if they're dinosaur bones. My bad. Let's see what we get. And it's not one of the ones we need for trinkets, but it still sells for good money. So we've done Blackwater, strawberry. So now we're gonna head on in to Valentine. I know. I hope my controller just didn't glitch again and it just starts vibrating and won't stop. I would skip Valentine, but there's just too much random jewelry over there. So let me do something real quick. I don't know why that's doing that, but the 3-star deer, I just need the bucks. pour me some iced coffee real quick. Alright, yeah, my controller, let me see. Yeah, I even changed the battery. And that didn't help it. Alright, so there's a card over here. That guy was being a jerk for no reason. I don't know why. It's like the third or fourth time and we haven't been jumped yet, so I'm kind of thinking it's gonna happen soon. We definitely want to go get this piece of jewelry. Right here. It's just weird. I'm gonna need to turn it back on, but I need to wait and see if... I accidentally turned the invert. I hate when I do that. My bad. Yep. We'll turn the vibration back on, because I mean you need it to find stuff. It's never really glitched this bad before. Shoot. I hear something eating something or growling. It's not one of the pieces we're after, but So we're gonna go here for a family heirloom. And then there's another jewelry piece around here. Yeah, right here. That we're gonna grab. And then there's also a metal detector spot. So it's a 3 for right there. 3 pretty good expensive pieces to sell right together. Let's see. The only card we're trying to get numbers for was this one. Yeah, see? So everyone's 25 toward it. Everything you pick up is 25 XP toward it. And then, you know, you're gonna make the money by selling. And Deni and Rhodes is loaded today. So once we get there, it's just gonna be non-stop grabbing stuff. And the Gypsy's just right there in Blue Water Marsh and Le Gras, Bayou Noir. So we'll finish out with Rhodes and Saint Denis and sell. Well, Bayou and sell. So I'm thinking we're definitely gonna make more than 700 and something dollars this time. I thought my posse was on invite only, so I really don't know how that person joined, but they can either come collect or go on. Oh, I didn't think I could walk in here and dig. And like I said, if you ever want to know my trick of how I get my chicks so cut out, I'm not gonna just say it in these videos. You're gonna have to find that out in a private email message or jump in a game with me. It's a little secret I try to keep. But if you take the time to seek it out, then I will most definitely tell you how it's done. So I just want to let this person know I'm just collecting the max out cards, so see if they say, see if they go. There's a fossil. Oh, we already got that. So we're going right here, and this is a metal detector spot. Right, so he said, okay, LOL, ma'am. Apparently it's somebody I had words with before. This person is not a friendly. So if something happens to where I shut down the video abruptly, I mentioned before, if you want to see me PvP, you have to ask for that. Other than that, I'm not going to show that side of myself right now on stream. We'll see what happens. It's not one of the things we need. Anywho, yeah. So we're gonna head on into Emerald Station. This dude's making me nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna get away from them. they said I'll leave if you want, and I said you're making me nervous. I'm trying to stream a how-to video. No hard feelings though. So apparently we had a chat history, and there was a lot of message from them that were deleted. So I don't know what kind of content it was. I don't remember the extent of it. It was all messages from them that were deleted, not mine. So I really don't know what to say, but for our intent and purposes here, we just need to do what we're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and get back in our posse. Invite only. I don't want to be rude and kick them from the posse, but I don't want them to be able to find me either. And we're still in defensive. And we totally need supplies, so we're just gonna order them and go broke.
Well, if you insist.
And we're gonna head in right over here to Emerald Station. So let me look at where I am on the map right this minute. Oh yeah, there's loads of good stuff here. So we're gonna start right here with a random piece of jewelry. And apparently he was polite and left my posse on his own. Okie dokie. That worked out. Alright, so this is more than most likely gonna be I'm not gonna go on about the whole what female gamers go through rant on video games, but that's just a little, like, dudes just don't do that kind of stuff to other dudes. It's just, I don't get it, but we're out of the situation. We're here now, so. Still not one of the pieces we need, but it's still a good piece. It sells for good. So I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna do 4 at the top, and then there's 6 at the bottom straight across. So the first one is an Emerald Ranch, we're gonna get a card, and then there's a metal detecting spot. And it could be the Aubrionics, which we already got that in the last video. But this is actually an easier location than the one we found earlier. If it happens to be that, I doubt it. It's probably something we don't need at all, but except for money or sets, but so we're gonna hit these. It's gonna be 3 cards, a metal detector spot, a family heirloom, so it's gonna be 5 things, and then 6 things. We're gonna go down a little under the W in New Hanover, and we're gonna get 6 things coming back into the bayou. And I love these areas where you like get multiples. So, and there's a lot of creeping time. There's always a load of creeping time right here for cooking. And then over at the overflow, there's loads of mint and anywhere from 3 to 5 more creeping time. And as you know, you use those to cook your big game meat. The mint's health, the time is Deadeye. If I activate, there's more right here. I'm not going to waste my time on it. I'm going to get this one and just go. But because I'm trying, like I said, to get this done and show you, if you don't make the stops and go through the stuff that I go through, it's not going to take near as long for you to hit these spots and make this money. And you just can't beat it. Like, sometimes there's going to be a alcohol bottle in here behind the bar. So watch out for those days.
Look at you, tail dragon.
And I'll just show you on the map where we're going to look for the metal detector spot over here. No, I don't think this is one of the trinket jewelries spots, but we should get something pretty good. It's actually on the other side by the bridge. You can get the Aubrionics. Which I got it, I believe, 2 days ago over there. And I'll show you where real quick since we're here. But
Clear! I need to pass.
that was a nickel. But right here in these trees. So I don't know what cycle we're on, and I don't know what cycle 2 days ago was on, but 2 days ago there was an Aubrionics right here in this area. So moving right along. I think this is where the bull lives. One of these places is where the bull lives. We're gonna go grab his card. And you can pretty much run to these, but I'm trying to max my horse out. Which, when we checked the last video, he was 413, so yeah, we've did quite a bit. We're almost at 50% to level 4 bonding. And there's loads of good herbs and stuff out here as well. Like, you can find your oregano and just everything you need. I promised y'all I wasn't gonna do that. Let me get these collectibles. We seem to be doing okay without the vibration ones. Looking for a card. It's not gonna be in here. I don't know why I did it. Don't laugh at me. That door is locked. Is outside? That's free. I'll take it. I don't have my vibration on, guys, remember. Because it's glitching out. There it is. Alright, and we got a card right here. And then we're gonna go down a little bit. Oh no, we're gonna go get that heirloom, and then we're gonna go down and get the 6 down a little farther. And then go into Bayou Noir and Rose, and then Saint Denis. And sell. And see what we make and where we are on this next card. My dead eye is sad. Go ahead and get a little health. Some gold circles. In case anybody wants to mess with us. I always do stamina lives. And then I put it back on time. Because I go through the dead eye. And once we get all these cards leveled out and maxed out, remember guys, we're testing out these builds. Shout out to Hazard and PvP Cat. We're gonna give the no tonic build. We're gonna do these in Call to Arms, just me by myself, seeing how far we get in Call to Arms. So we're gonna try out the no tonic build. Hazards, it's like cheating build. And a max damage and a max defense build. So that's why I'm doing this. I mean, I could use one of my OG accounts, but I had 2 people actually private message me and want to see more of this, and because they did not know that you could equip your cards and do this, level them out like this. They thought you could only really level them up while you was in Deadeye, and so this was amazing for them to learn. And I know a lot of people already know it, but there are some out there that don't, and that's what I'm here for. That's why I built this character. I'm here to help. I'm constantly helping low levels, especially if I'm on with my higher levels. I love giving away money. I love helping people decide which route they want to go to first in their roles, what they need the most. And with the experience that I have in the game, over 1,000 levels if you combine them all. you know, I do have a lot to offer in that aspect. On the PvP side of things, not so much. Taking care of yourself and being able to fight back in free roam, I got you there. Like I said, you're not going to see that side of me unless it's specifically asked for. And I'm only good at certain, like, you know, showdowns. And I like the takeover series and things like that. That will only be done too if it's requested. Here's the tortoise shell comb we was after. So that's a great find. And then there's a card that I didn't see that we're going to go ahead and grab. But, I mean, those are things that are just going to have to be requested. Because this is what I do. This is what I enjoy. This stuff and helping low levels. And just the grind of the game in general. I really hope they give us something new, some content soon. Like everybody knows, I've already took 2.5 years off of this game getting mad because there wasn't nothing to do. So I'm really hoping they give us something soon. I just found out that GTA is supposed to have a Cops and Crooks update this month, sometime or next month, and look, I still play GTA. I got you some videos up, how to get the free guns and shit. I mean, enough is enough, bruh. This is 3 consoles later, and they're still putting content on that game. I mean, I think at this point it's gonna go in the Hall of Fame for being the longest running. And don't get me wrong, it's good. They really kind of dug themselves in a hole with that game because with the, you know, the people it got, with the online game, the campaign, everything, it's gonna be really hard for them to top their own game. But it is time to try. It is definitely time to try, and they definitely need, there's so much more that they can do with this. But enough about that. We're going back down into these 6 I want to grab on the way to the bayou. And there's going to be 2 right in this area right here. A coin and a metal detector. They could both be metal detectors since it's a coin, but oh, I want to, I think I can take the shortcut. All the herbs and spices. I need 3 stars for them pants. 3 stars for them pants. And I fill my table with legendaries, so I only kill it if I need it. That's somebody's stuff just sitting there. Bruh, that's dangerous. Anywho, I hope they don't come out and try to... Looks like they left the game or something with that on there. So we come down here in this hole for this one. And then there's supposed to be, if this is not the coin, so it is the coin. We got another metal detector spot. Right here. Facing these boards right here be, yep, the little broken planks. And what did we get? It's not one of the trinket pieces, but I'll take it. So we're gonna go right down here. We got another random jewelry. And then next to that, we got another alcohol, which everybody knows. Those sell for really, really good money. Kind of looks like a claw. See how it's got like the little nail? Talon with the dark nail off of it. So we're going about right here. And we damn sure ain't following that waypoint if we don't have to. I can guarantee you that. So, yeah. Come here, horsey. He's so dusty. Come here, Aquemini. For those of you that's not my age, Aquemini is a Outcast album. One of them's Gemini and one of them is Aquarius. Andre, I believe, is the Aquarian. I'm not 100% sure. Or no, I think Big Boy's the Aquarian. Andre's the Gemini. But it's Outcast. It's the two signs combined. It's one of my favorite rap groups. Anywho, yeah. So what did we get? So the Dane Topaz necklace, it's going to be here for another 15 hours and 50 minutes. We got lucky and did find another trinket jewelry piece. If you don't have it, it is right here in the Heartlands above Flat Neck Station, and it's in this area that kind of looks like a talon with a claw on it. So that's where we are for the Dane Topaz. So we've got really lucky today, guys. We've already found 2 of the 5. Now we're going to head over here and get this bottle of alcohol, which is supposed to be in this area right here. I do apologize. My voice is getting weaker from my esophagitis. But I'm going to complete this video and then take some time off tomorrow. But if I start not talking as much, that's why. It's starting to hurt. Got a lot of scar tissue from the surgery and esophagitis that makes my vocal cords deep and weak. So this is an antique alcohol bottle. And these always sell for good money, and you cook I need to memorize which ones are used in the crypt stews, and I know the absinthe is definitely used in the prairie poppy moonshine, which sells for the best money. Um, I just don't have those memorized. And we really don't need to fast travel. I'm gonna skip a flower so I can get a card because they sell for a little bit more money. And we're gonna... Oh no, I'm sorry, I already got that card. So we're just gonna head straight on across into Blkwtr from here. So we're gonna like hit Drewberry Creek. It's gonna piece jewelry here. Arrowhead here around. And just there's like 20, 30 things I can already see in Blkwtr. So we're gonna have a really good monetary run when we get to where we're going. And we're gonna go right here and get this flower that I said I was not gonna get. And I'm gonna go in cinematic really quick to grab me a drink. I don't like doing this, but I'm so sorry about the static, guys. I just really had to get something to drink. A little bit of coffee, maybe it'll wake me up a little bit. No more of that. Oh, don't hit the rock. A wisteria, I want to say it's going to be creek plum. Nice, nice. Dewberry Creek, creek plum. Duh. I'm a dumb. Alrighty. Moving right along. I'm going to go here for the jewelry. And then right here is where we're going to be going for the arrowhead. So it's two right together. I love that railroad baron, but like my son and I do it together. And that's really why I don't do it. He don't play this game too much anymore, but we game really well together, and we both snipe. So we got in there one night, and I think he beat me by 1 point. He had 56 points and I had 55. We came in first and second. And literally how he done it was when everybody took off, he stayed back and sniped everybody that was behind me, and I navied and just bullied my way through to the train, got on the train, switched to my rolling block, and sniped everything until he got on the train, and I got thrown off the train once and lost my lead, and he managed to snipe everybody and get me back. And I mean, that was epic. I think he's got it recorded in screenshots of our score, but it was just so epic, and that's really why I don't show you guys PvP, because I mean, I need my partner in crime. You know, everybody that's pretty good at PvP has their posse or whatever, but I'm shivering, it's so cold in here. But him and I could literally, like, on that one, and then we had a couple people for like takeover series and stuff that we would dominated those, but it ain't all about that either, just dominating. It's just fun to get in there and play. But yeah. This ain't. Mystics in the wrong positions on the map here. We need to go here. There used to be something here. I don't know if there still is on certain days or not. So I just assumed when I looked at my guide there that that's where it was going to be. But no, it's down here. And this is going to be an arrowhead. And it's right there. We're not seeing it. We'll probably, once we get into LaGras, we might see one of the timed flowers, the blood flowers, I'm hoping. Since we got that agarita earlier, it'd be nice to go ahead and find that. Okay, so we're going to go after a card and an egg next that's right together. And this egg is going to be right around here, and then the card is going to be right here. So it's a twofer in the same general area. All this stuff I could be picking up. Most of it I'm maxed out on, but there's a lot of stuff I need. Like, I need the thyme, the mint, and the oregano, but I told you guys I wouldn't do that this video. It's all through here too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, keep going. There's loads of time. I know there's loads of time through here. And that's, I go through the Deadeye. I mean, if you've ever watched any of my Call to Arms, I go through it. Yeah, we're here looking for eggs. And there, oh. So, whoops. I'm gonna need my varmints. Shoot it out of the tree without damaging it. I hope we're able. Some of these glitch. You can't really. Can't quite. So that's the nest right there. Yep. And there we go. I know there's one tree over here that still glitches where the I just ran across it last week, so I know it still does it. You just can't shoot nothing out of it for shit. And there's just no nest. It's just sparklies. And I've ran across a few people. Now, one guy said that he did get it out of the tree once by using dynamite whole. And I tried it. I've tried it on 3 different occasions. Twice, it just didn't do anything at all. And once it did, it just blew it up. So there wasn't anything on the ground and there wasn't anything left in the tree. So I don't know if that dynamite trick works. For real, for real. Only one person has told me it had, but and some people said you can use small game arrows on it. I tried it before and it still broke the egg. So I just stick with what the game taught me how to do, and that's the little 22 caliber varmint. And here's the card we're here for. And then we're gonna get an arrowhead and a piece of jewelry. This arrowhead's gonna be right here. Come on, horsey. Now we're gonna go get the arrowhead. I'm gonna be make them scatter, and if my horse starts trying to turn, I'll just activate slow and steady.
You came to see me. You're buttering me up, aren't you? Someone's looking for a treat.
This is gonna be in that hunting build video that I'm gonna show you to fight predators. It's just a little sneak peek of what Mystic can do.
Stop for a minute.
And we're gonna go ahead and, since that card does me not a bit of good other than hunting, get it right back off. So yeah, if you find yourself getting killed fighting predators, you're definitely going to want to check out that upcoming video, because I'm going to teach you how to fight them without getting thrown off your horse. The perfect build. And it works with the sniper build, and it works with an up close and personal build as well. So there's our other arrowhead. And now we're gonna go get this necklace. Or random. I'm sorry, I said necklace. I don't know what it is. It's a random piece of jewelry. And it's right there. Oh, it's Calumet. It should be the Calumet turquoise earrings right here. Let me check. No, it looks like it's something else today. No, that can't. I believe I got that there earlier. Nope. It's something different. But though that other, where I just showed you, that's there like sometimes 3 times a week. And that is a trinket jewelry piece. The Calumet. So yeah. And that goes to one of the most important trinkets to me. Because it's the slows your weapon degen by 10%. So you're going to want those. And then you need the 2 beaver teeth. And like I said, once we get all the jewelry pieces, I'm going to take you and show you where you get all the animal pieces. We're going to have the money because we're going to do this and buy the trinkets. So those is also coming up. Since I'm here, I'm coming right back here to get some more stuff. I'm going to go throw some legendaries on my table that I've already got in my wagon. So I know I have at least one, and that should cook the table out. You're going to want to always keep... I had 5 of them, but I've been really busy the last 2 days, so I've had to use them. Yeah, if I still have the one, it's going to cook it out. But I try to keep at least 4 in my wagon on ice, because I like to throw 2 on it as soon as the sale's done. And then I'll add 2 before the table cooks out, and then add just 2 random ones to my table. But I've been really, really busy with this stuff I've been showing you guys, so don't laugh at my wagon. It's not very full. And I just used the Harriet missions because you only get like 13 mats for a free roam legendary, and you get anywhere from 45 to 58, I believe, for like the legendary bison from Harry. I do the bison, the night beaver, the banded gator, and the elk. Those are the ones that I do because they're really quick, and the beaver and the beaver's the highest. The beaver's the most mats you get.
Supplies are running down fast.
But see, that bison that bison's good. It gives you 58.75. The banded gator, which takes all of 4 minutes if you take the mission in LaGras, you're literally right there. You go right back to her, wash, rinse, repeat. Like I said, I'm saving one on my horse and this one for the pants from Gus. And I don't need this trash in here. So this one will go ahead and cook my table out.
Well, Well, you don't see one of these
So I'm
every
gonna
day.
save. Well, forget
Whoa,
it.
what a beauty.
We're just gonna go ahead and do that and make sure the table cooks out. I'll have another resupply, and I'll just need to go ahead and
You know, I was just thinking, it's been
top
years
off
now
my
since I
wagon.
slept with four walls around me.
Go ahead and collect some ammo. Get my horse. And we're gonna go right back to LeGras where we were and continue. Sorry, but I just needed to do that. That's part of my money too. And I always try to do 2 sales a day. So we was going to the right. If you're looking at the map from the fast travel pole. So we're gonna have a coin and there is a blood flower on the map today. What time is it? So let's go get this coin. And the blood flower is going to be here, but it's going to be there between 10 p.m. Oh my gosh. And 5 a.m. But we'll be able to go collect a couple things and go back to it. So that's not going to be a problem. I heard a gator. There's a couple of them. And I need this meat. So we're going to go ahead and skin these and see how much meat I have. Because I've been collecting. I just haven't been keeping up with. Oh, so I didn't need it. Dang, I need to cook. So, that's alright though. Harriet's just gonna be mad. I'll go ahead and let her spray me right quick.
Oh, why don't you stop for a minute?
While I'm working.
Someone will need to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, she's mad. She's such a contradiction to this game. I'm not gonna go into that, but if you started way back in beta like I did, the only thing you had to do was hunt and kill.
Fast in the forest. Well, I won't stand for
And
it.
I can understand them working this into the game. But don't penalize me for killing predators that attack me. And don't penalize me for killing the big game meat that I cook. And, you know, I can understand her getting pissed if I kill her legendaries and her missions. Which I do. To fill my table. But for just collecting gator meat. For the meat that I need to survive in game. Against predators and of the game. And just other people playing the game. I believe is shit. Wow. I'm sorry guys, but they're attacking my moonshine track. I gotta go. What jerks. This is terrible timing. At least this week you can take a tonic while you're moving. I wonder if you can take one while you're running. Well, last week you had to completely stop. where are you going here? Oh, I was gonna say, if he's on that track, never mind. Train gonna get him before I get there. Over a rock? Are you kidding me? At least I didn't head plant it. Boom. Unconscious missed it. Oh my days. I'm gonna be needing my little homie back. Thank you. Oh, it's a lady too. Y'all something special. Y'all something special.
Thanks.
That would really kind of be. I almost forgot to untie this bee. Carry her back like that. Her belly be broken. Like, why you rescue me before I got no hospital? What? Quit leaning on that damn hill. Lay your ass down. Y'all see him just rocking back on that hill? Oh my god. Alright, get on. I did not even want to help you. Then I forgot to untie you. Oh, she's side saddling it. That is too cool. I wish we could choose to do that when we wear skirts. I do like that. The feminine touch. Yeah. I think there should be more female NPCs instead of just in them legendary bounty missions and shit. Give me some Sadie Bells up in this mug. But regardless, they did do a good job of making it equal. I mean, I come from a day in a video game where you couldn't even play a female character. So, I really can't complain too much now. I always had to be a dude. Days. This is crazy. Now we're going back toward where we need to go for our collectible, and it's almost time to get that blood flower, which is right next to that one, so it's kind of working out. It's also real annoying, especially when my horse don't want to do what I want it to do. Jeez. She's a little chunky thing too. I like it. I like it a lot. Here, girl, you home. You home, girl. There you go. Didn't want to do it, and then it made me happy, so there you go. Happy gaming, just like I always say.
All you need to master the book. Come and get it.
And these are on these little islands over here, so I'm probably gonna risk it for a biscuit. Don't want to get near that blood flower too soon though, or I'll have to switch sessions like we did on that Agarita, and I hate doing that. But we did get lucky in that last video and get the 2 out there. And they're still there for another 15 hours. For those of you new to the video, there's an Aubrionyx trinket jewel and 2 of the desert night flowers that you can only get at night. The Agaritas. I think my horse is almost in the way. Here we go. We got it. And that alligator's pissed. Y'all hear him hissing? Look. This is where the blood flower is. He's peed. You see him? It's a dead gator. Yep, he was the one hissing too. I don't want to get too close to that flower. I don't need none of this. Why am I doing this? Oh, I don't have slow and steady activated. You're scary to my horse is scared of you. He's upset. Like, get me out of here, Mom. I didn't do it. I can't wanna. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I wasn't too close and didn't frick shit up. There's more gators. Look at that. My horse isn't gonna go for it. Watch. Nope, I'm gonna get thrown. Oh. Now my guns is dirty. I just did that for shits and giggles. I didn't have to. Alright, so this is what one of the other flowers did to me because I was too close when it turned 10. So it's supposed to be right here. It's not. So we're gonna do our little trick and see if it's gonna be there. So here we go. Free roam. We shouldn't be too far from that spot when we load in. Sorry about the load screen. Come on, game. It's not that hard. Uh-oh, there's a gator right there. Don't come over here, bruh. Alright, let's look at the map. I don't want to keep killing them. I don't need the meat. That's just rude at this point. So let's go see if our little flowers here. That gator needs to stop hissing at me. I don't like it. That's all you have to do to get across. You don't really gotta waste your ammo. I hear the flower. I hear it. Okay, I was standing on it. So it's right in front of this tree. You see it was not there because we was just too close. When the time, and they should have fixed that shit by now. Look. I don't make the game. I just play the game. I figure it out. Play smarter, not harder. But I mean, come on, Rockstar. For fuck's sake. Just because I was standing in the area the flower don't want to load in. It's supposed to be there from a certain time to a certain time. I'm done. Rant over. That's all I'm going to say about that. Strange medicine. We got that collectible. We got 25 for it. It maxed out. So, if you didn't watch the last video, you didn't have proof in the last video that these do level out your cards. There's your proof. Plus, we're going to have a shit ton of stuff to sell. Like, once we get to Harriet. So, let's try to get out of this mess I'm in. I'm surrounded. I'm literally surrounded by gators. And we're going down here to Levelig. Because there's another blood flower that I'm trying to get to. And an heirloom and a random piece of jewelry. And my horse does not want to come to me right now. I'm gonna shoot my way across here. and try to get to my horse. Since it's already 1:30, we're gonna get the Blkwtr first. So we'll have 2 of them. And it's this look sea monster, comma, whatever kind of shape. It kind of looks like a sperm cell with no tail from science, school science. No, let me out. No, horsey. I need to have slow and steady equipped just because I'm in the damn swamp. And I like to take shortcuts. I'm so terrible about shortcuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So y'all don't have to keep watching me drown, get bucked off my damn horse. And get over here to this timed flower. It's not often you find 2 of those agaritas or these blood flowers in one day. We've got 2 of each one, so there it is. Not that one. I want. Can we kill this one? We don't need that one. And we're gonna go ahead and pick this flower. And we got 5 more things right here. A jewelry, an heirloom, an egg, another jewelry, which is a bracelet, and a dig spot. So, I mean, this is, like I said, today in this time right now, the next 15 hours, Blue Water Marsh Roads and Saint Denis are bumping for this stuff. These collectibles. I mean, if you just do that, those 3 areas alone, it's probably at close to $1,000. So we're gonna go get this family heirloom, and the jewelry is right next door to it. And there's a couple gators, you see the bubbles. And it's a goat hairbrush. And just so you can see on the map, right in between these 2 little things, little shacks, is a random jewelry. We'll probably have to use the metal detector. So we'll go ahead and get it out. And did I go? Yeah, no, I need to be in my posse. Which my table's not cooking right now anyway because it needs a resupply, but I still like to stay in my posse. So right next to these skulls, let's see what we get. Alright, and then now we're gonna go the Harlan Coral Ring. So we're gonna go grab an egg and a bracelet, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away. The egg is right in this area, and then the bracelet's gonna be at this little house. And I see we got solid ground on the way, so we're just gonna get after it. Thank goodness I can see the nest. I was hoping this wasn't the one that I had just told you about. It's in this area somewhere that it does that. But I do have to grab my varmint. I should have did that on my way. Tree leaf is in my way. Yep, I see it. Stop, horse. You won't quit moving. Alright, we're gonna pick it up. Sorry, something was blocking my TV. Go get this bracelet. I believe it's a bracelet. Might be a necklace. Yeah, it's the Durant Pearl. And you can see it right now on the map, but I'll show you. It's right here. And you know we're in Levelig. Most people spend half the game in this area. Sometimes they're in the fireplaces, so I always check. The water bottle one. Oh, see, it is. It's on it. I checked in it. Okay, so we got that. My apologies. And since we're coming back up right above here when we're finished, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to Rhodes and get all these and then come through Saint Denis and sell. So we're going to jump off here. Fast travel to Rhodes and get these last two places and see how much money we have and how many cards we can do. We've done 2.5 cards money wise already today, so that's $1,850. So we're gonna see how much we make off this and how many we can do. Remember, I do not sell my trinket jewel pieces And I won't sell the absinthe if I find it, because I make Prairie Poppy moonshine with it. I was not selling all my flowers either, but for the benefit of this video, and I never sell any of the alcohol like I said earlier, but I went ahead just for the benefit of this video, or the last video, to see how much money we were going to make. So we're going to start at the bottom of roads way down yonder under Braithwaite, and do all of Braithwaite, Bulger Glade, all the way to just Bulger Glade. And then when we get done, we're going to go over to right above the Lanahatchee, closer to Deni, and work our way up the track from there. So this is going to be quite a bit of stuff we're going to grab as quick as possible. So here we go. And this is an area where you can, take a lot of shortcuts. So that is very helpful. And this is why people usually only show these two areas when they're doing these collection areas, because they can do them way quicker. But there's just so much more to see. And like you seen earlier, we got the agarita, we got the wild rhubarb, we got the chocolate daisy, we got the Texas bluebonnet. Those are all indigenous to the Tumbleweed, New Austin, Armadillo area. So if you're just, sticking to one area, you're not going to complete your sets, and you're just not going to make as much money. Yeah, those areas will take a little bit more time because you can't do what I'm doing now. But I promise you, we still almost made $1,000. Like, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes. Pretty much, give or take, because I did a resupply and I did something else during it. And, it's $777. It's more than a large sale, which takes 3 hours continuous of you being in your posse. So it can actually take more time than 3 hours. This is just passive money too. You don't have to do it every day. I use it strictly for these cards, and if I desperately need to make a purchase, you've always got to fall back on it. You don't have to do it all the time. And this is supposed to be a card somewhere. Like I said, I still don't have my vibration on. It's not over here. I don't have my vibration on because it was glitching. Let me see if it's still glitching, because I can't be doing this all night. Drive me insane. Says I'm close here. I'm missing it somewhere in here. There it is. I hate the ones up high. I feel so stupid. But at least my controller's not glitching anymore. Alright, we got 2 flowers. One on either side here. Right here. And that's pretty much the only one on this side, so we're going to get that first and then go back the other way and up. So. Come on, horsey. It's better if I just run through these trees. And there's what we're after. And it's going to be a creek plum. And then we're going right here and up. Whoops. I removed the waypoint but didn't place it. Right here and up. Okie dokie. Should have just ran. Bobbing and weaving through these trees with this horse. We'll get it. Chocolate Daisy. Yep. Alright. Moving right along. It's gonna be a card. Here and a family heirloom here. Careful. And get on through. So today it says there's a card over here in this little house. Some days there's going to be a dig spot right here. There's going to be a tarot card up here. On some days the dig spot and the tarot cards are there the same day. So that's always a good find. And sometimes this is on this pole out here. It must be inside today. And you always want to pick up the premium cigarettes for Deadeye because you can't buy them in the catalog. And there's the card we're looking for. So, yep. Put it away. And go get the family heirloom. In here. Well, it's in this front room. It's usually on one of the sofas. It must be upstairs because it's vibrating right here. And I've never found anything in these rooms. So we're gonna go upstairs. probably a comb or a brush, I'm thinking. Nobody's been here. Jade hairpin. Yes. Alright. So we got 5 along the river. We're gonna go get this coin. It's probably gonna be a metal detector. We'll see. Once we get over here. Sometimes they're dig spots. A lot of times they're metal detectors. Looks like this one's gonna be a metal detector. Right near this tree. See what we got. A 1-cent token. Random piece of jewelry. It's gonna be right around here. And it's probably gonna be metal detector. So around these broken logs. Yep. Then we're gonna go to a metal detector spot. Just right here. Oh, we got a pearl necklace. We're just gonna follow around the shoreline. Right here in front of this shipwrecked log. What did we get? An arrowhead. Alright. And then there is supposed to be an arrowhead right there. Then we went past. It's right here next to the rock. Alright. So we got 2 cards right inside of roads we're gonna grab. So we're gonna make it quick. This video is getting a little long. It's not quite 2:25 yet, but it's getting close, and I'm trying to do them in about the same amount of time. So it's not gonna let me fast travel. So I'm gonna go to LeGrand and then roads just to be quick. Then we're just gonna rush to roads. And then we're gonna start at Sand and Eat. We're still gonna start at the track area. We're just gonna fast travel, because we're gonna still be right here. We're literally going and grabbing a card here and here. So. I believe this one's up here. Yep. Whoa, whoops. I've accidentally ran right off and had to climb back up there before. I'm sure y'all don't believe that because I'm just so good, but it's true. I can't even say that with a straight face. Let me go ahead. I can't stand those. Point of interest at all. Oh, it's outside. I don't have to go through all them rooms. Okie dokie, we're gonna get Sand and Eat and sell. We're that close, guys. See what we can do, how many cards we can level up. insanity, but I'm gonna backtrack just a little. Because this is 5 things right here. And if the time works out right, well, it's actually 7 things. If the time works out right, it's another blood flower. I don't know what time it is right now. Oh, yeah. So we should be able to get that other blood flower too. It's raining. Be real nice if we could find that other 5th trinket jewelry piece location since the update. It would be so nice. I'm passing so much stuff to get here that I felt it vibrating. We're gonna go in order, coming back into town to make sure we don't miss anything. No, this isn't it. And this is where you get the spoon bills. Which I have that piece, but I just haven't come and got it yet. So I really don't have the money for the trinkets, and I'm saving it for a video for you guys. Going and getting each piece that we need. There's a card here somewhere. And I have no idea where. I hate it when they don't sparkle. It's not vibrating very much, so it's probably upstairs. I believe it's upstairs on a barrel, so I'm just gonna go check. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be right there. There it is. On the couch. It's still kind of early. So we're gonna go grab this egg. To the tree. See the nest. We're gonna go get A necklace. Random necklace. I don't know if I need this or not. Yep. And it's right here. Sapphire. What time is it? 8:11. Gonna go right here and get a flower. And then I'm hoping that the blood flower ain't too close to spawning. I think I might stand right here until 10 and wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm far enough away. I don't want to have to do that. I hate being still. That's why I play video games. I can't be still. I gotta be doing something. Damn it, I had my shit equipped. Damn it. Get out of the water, you dumb horse. Well, that killed a lot of time. Is that a varmint? What am I trying to do with that? I can tell by the way it looked. Trying to get me killed. No. I'm not trying to deal with it. I see it. No, it's not it. I hear it. Every huckleberry. Oh, it's blended right in. Cardinal flower. It's 9.2. We'll go get... Here's where we're going. For the blood flower. Excuse me, I'm alright. I sneezed and my cat came running like I'm about to die. I'm literally stuck. Alright, first person save me, hunker down. Ice 1009. I hope I don't have to switch sessions again to get this. Double check and make sure I'm in the right place on the map. And I'm not. It's supposed to be right here. Alright, we're gonna try this again. And switching sessions. These load screens are driving me insane, but I gotta make sure. We gotta go get ice tomorrow anyway, so we'll get another one. Talking to my daughter, sorry. I do not know why it loaded me and I meant to do free roam and I don't have a lot of time. So yeah, I do free roam. I don't have a lot of time. My daughter needs to leave me alone right now. And I'm in Deni. So yeah. It's rude. Alright, so we need to hurry up and get back over here. I do not know why this does this. And I thought I hit free roam. I didn't think I hit camp, but I was distracted, so. Human error. My bad. Shouldn't take us too long to get back over here. And if we don't get it this time, we've got one already. You know where this one is. On this cycle especially, so. He thought he was gonna ram me. What a jerk. Learn to drive, motherfucker. I done crossed him. I done made him miss me and then crossed him over on that turn. Like, ultimate defense, baby. Don't mess with me. I once beat my boyfriend's dad at a soccer game playing defense only. I never scored, he never scored. It went into sudden death, and I scored first. So, yeah. I ain't gonna keep trying to get up there. I'm just gonna go this way. It's not too much slower. I do need to hurry, though. I do need to hurry, though. I'm hoping it's here after all this. Once we get into the city, they're all so close together, it's just gonna go boom, 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 and then we're gonna be done. So, we're just gonna... Oh, wow. Ouch. Yeah, so we're just gonna knock these out right quick. I just got all jacked up on coffee. Jeez. I had cleared my way of these gators already once. Now I got them again. Ow. I'm just hitting everything. So I hear it this time. And there it is. You just can't even be in the area when these things spawn in. That is the 4th timed one and the 4th fucking time I've had to fucking switch sessions to get it, Rockstar. Fix it. It's shit starting to piss people off. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros. Rant over. Happy gaming, everybody. Alright, here, let's go get this alcohol. Right quick. I don't think this one's in the train car, but it might be. We're gonna go straight over here and take the tracks instead of being stupid and following their waypoint. Because that's just the way I roll. Just right, you come up along there and boom. Instead of going through the water like I did on the way over there. You don't have to do that. You can do it the right way. Go in here. See if we can find us a antique alcohol bottle. Which I have no idea where it's at. So I don't think I've ever got this one. I for seriously don't. feeling like it's under me. Well, that was not the right feeling.
Okay, now I'm drunk.
Above me? If it's above me, I don't think I can get up there from this side. I think I can only get up there from over here.
What are you doing?
But I'm not going to spend any more time on this bottle of alcohol. We're going to go get the card and keep moving. I can feel it. I just don't know where it is. It says it's literally right here where I'm standing. And you're not allowed inside any of those.
You can cut that out right now.
So yeah, we're gonna ease on down. The road. Let me get this card on. I believe this is on boat. This card's on this boat. This is making me angry though. It's right above me. And I don't remember how to get in there.
It feels like some of these real problems. You know that?
Look how easily the memory gets jarred when you get pissed. But this isn't the right way. I need to go that way. And I can't go that way if there's no doors. So yeah, I didn't find it still, but it's one of these buildings that you can cut through.
What's wrong with you?
Whoops.
You should consider leaving now. Keep those legs moving now.
And
That's right. And don't turn back. About time you learn who runs this place.
yeah.
How goes it?
Try not to die going to get this card all fast. Yeah, I believe this is on this boat.
How's today treat? I ain't feeling my best. I'll admit. That's a shame.
What? Oh, there it was. I kept walking right past it all my days. Alright, so we're gonna get a jewelry, a card, and 2 family heirlooms that's right close together. If we can get off this boat
Hello.
without getting soaking wet.
Hello.
Remember, we're still looking for that 5th piece, that Braxton amethyst necklace. This is probably, I don't know, it says it's a question mark necklace, so it's probably going to be one of these. And, yeah, it is. And I need to do this again. So when I'm done with this collecting, I'm going to end this stream, post it, and then I'm going to do some CTAs with no commentary. So I want to try to check out some of these builds. Now, if I don't have the cards to do it with her, I'm going to switch to either Lady Mist Kills You or Mystic Yi to do it. Because they both got all the cards. I didn't see what we just got. So it looks like we just got the Calumet turquoise earrings again, which is one of the trinket pieces. It's just not the one. If you've been keeping up with my videos, you don't need it. But if you are new, then that's one of the easy locations you can get it. So we're going to go get this family heirloom right here. And then a card and another family heirloom. We're almost done. Get ready to go sell. Because I'm ready to go kill some stuffs in Call to Arms Survival, make some gold. Like I said, I'll be streaming that with no commentary. My voice needs a break, but I am going to show some of these builds. So you're just going to have to pay attention to the cards that I'm equipping. And you'll be fine. Cherry wood comb. Go get this card. Right here. family heirloom. Right here.
Whole lot of ugly business here.
Comb or something. What the? It's here somewhere.
Fine day, little miss.
Is that it on the bench? No. This is so weird. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I hear it. I feel it. It's on the table. Ah. I don't like reading the clues, but shoot, that was too much. Okay, so there's 4 cards left, and then we're off to sale. So I'm gonna get this one. Guess it's the farthest back to where we're gonna end up. I'm sticking to the alleyways and shit because I don't want to be jumped. Saint Denis is one of the worst for
Giddy up!
high traffic assholes. There's Gus. I have
Caramba.
those 2 pelts I was telling you about to sell him. I need my horse to come in.
Giddy up!
Well, aren't I fortunate to be graced by such an upstanding...
So you
Please,
selling
take a look.
these?
Oh, excellent quality. All right, let's have a look-see.
I gotta get my horse. Switch sessions, so I probably don't have the one on my horse anymore. So I need my wagon.
Are you trying to get a rise out of me?
I'll double check real quick, but I believe that's what happened. Yeah, but I got one in my wagon, so I'll show you the pants. That you need them for. And most of this stuff is for females, so it's these pants. You need 1 pelt.
Good, you've calmed down now?
But I like just about every color. I've got my favorites, but I really love those. I really love those. They go with a lot of stuff. That's what those 3-star buck pelts is for. That I was talking about I was getting.
All right, good luck out there.
But I forgot and fast traveled with the one on my horse and lost it. It's no big deal though. They're not that hard to find. They're all over Emerald. Like, so this is above me. I figured it out once before. I don't know if it's on this side or the other side though. Oh cool. It's on this side. That one. I guess we're gonna go straight up the tracks. Get this one. That would be the most logical. By the time you do that, I'm be gone. So, okie dokie. This is one of the faster wagons I'm going to drive in. So I'm taking it. We'll get out of this. Kneel down real quick. Try to lose it. Alright, we lost the law, and there's our card. And if you're ever looking for a crafting place and cooking place that's kind of hidden, you can. This one's kind of sneaky and out of the way, and there's one like right here in the graveyard, behind the walls in the corner, that you can, you know, get away with using without getting killed if you don't have your own. Got a card here. and a card here, and then we're gonna go sell and see what we've done here. Oh, here's one of these little drift wagons. No, I want this little drift wagon. These little suckers will go. I love them.
Oh, good God!
Get turned around.
Hey, what's with you?
And see if we can get up through. We don't need any witnesses. Aww. Get up, horsey. Aww. I did all that for nothing. That dude's running from me. He's gonna get the ops. And see if I kill him now, there's gonna be 100 more witnesses. Oh, look, look. We ain't even gonna roll up on him with the gun out. Later, homie. We riding in style. Blue velvet, baby. Oh dang, we're already here again. So I'm gonna lose the wagon. Getting this card. It's still fun though.
Police is on this. Just keep moving.
Qu'est-ce que...
Yeah,
Mais que se
I
passe-t-il?
think. No. I'm doing too much. We gotta lose the cops. They don't like me. They don't like me right now. I'm the bad guy. We was hidden very well, so... Am I nuts? Is it next door? No.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. It was up there, look. I went right past it 3 times. Okay, so we're gonna go get this last one and go sell. I'm so excited. See how much money we made. I'm gonna quit trying to steal drift wagons because we're not going that far. It was fun though. Alright, it's up there. You seen it shining. Those stairs are on the side, I guess. You can see it shining up there. So I just need to figure it out. How to get up there. Can you go in this house? Yep. I'll take it. I bet there's a lot of good loot in here. But it's on the balcony. in the back. So here we go. I see it over there. The balcony in the back. Yeah. Alright, we made it through the house maze. Now jump off this roof. Boom. And we are gonna go to the gypsy. Just right here, straight up the tracks. Just run right down here. Tracks is over this way. Hopefully our horse catches up with us. I'm doing this because I can't have your dress. And I like your dress.
Take these filthy ropes off of me!
Oh, she's heated.
Oh, merci Dieu du ciel!
And her husband looks like he's walking up here to meet her for a date. Oh, yep. Somebody was over there too, so we're gonna throw her to the gators. And we wanna quietly kill him.
Please, no! Oh, God!
You shouldn't have been nosy. So we're gonna quietly
Please, Lord, help!
dispose of you. Snitches get stitches. And have a beautiful day. Snitches get stitches. She could have got along, but she took a friend with her. Typical women. This is all pretty much flat land, so we ain't trying to stick to no waypoints and shit. We will take that. I didn't know we missed that along the way earlier. I don't see it. Oh yeah, I do. I bet. Yup. It's right where it's supposed to be. So that means we didn't get this fossil right here, which is literally on the way. Gotta stop. Alright, 2 more things to sell. And then we there. Because I don't think there's any more... Nope, there's not another collectible between us and Harriet. Remember folks, the other video, this is the second time I've done this on the same map. Just different sides of the map. I did the left side to the middle, and then I did the middle and Rose and Saint Denis and LeGras, but just on the bottom. I didn't do the top of the map at all. So we got $3.27.
Have a look.
We're gonna sell anything except absinthe,
Let's see the fruits of your
And
labor.
any of the 5 trinket pieces. We're keeping those. So that'll be the Dane, Topaz, the Calamont, the Elliston, the Aubrey, and we don't have the Braxton. So we're starting with 327. And we're going to see how much money we make. So here we go.
Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Quite mundane, but I will take it. Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know. Charming but commonplace. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Done. But the whole set is worth your while.
That's not one we
I
need.
confess I underestimated you. Quite mundane, but I will take it.
That is one we need. That's not.
Alright, but it's worth selling these
blood
as a
flowers.
set, you know. Done. But the whole set is worth your while.
That is not
Very
one we
well.
need.
I pay more for the whole set, you know.
That's not
well,
one we need.
well, the tea leaves told me it would be a good day. Done. But the whole set is worth your while. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
That's not
That-
one I need.
But the whole set is worth your while.
That's not.
Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know. Ah, yes. It is worth seeking these out. Done. But the whole set is worth your while.
Oops. My bad.
Let me see. I confess I
I can
underestimated
sell
you.
one of those. Because that is a trinket piece.
Alright, but it's
That's
worth
not.
selling these as a set, you know.
After you sell like $500
Commonplace.
to her, sometimes the processing slows way down.
Done. But the whole set is worth your while.
I can sell one of these because it's one of the 5 that we need.
Well, well. The tea leaves told me it would be a good day.
Oh my days, it hadn't been like this in a while.
Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Not a bad find. Done. But the whole set is worth your while. Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know. Ah, yes. It is worth seeking these out. Quite mundane, but I will take
So we
it.
need that Aubrey. So there's the 4 of the 5 we need there at the top.
made, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Huh. I confess, I underestimated you. Done. But the whole
Alright,
set
so
is
we
worth your
made
while.
777 the first time. It was 777.24, I believe. So minus in the 327 here, that's 820 we made.
I have been out
820.25
here for as long as the running rivers.
plus 777.24, we made $1,597 total in just collecting the bottom half of the map. And you alone doing it, not streaming, can do it a lot faster than what I did. So, we're gonna look at our cards. So that one's maxed. So we're gonna upgrade 2 for $350 this time. Live for the fight is gonna be one of them. So anything going from level 1 to level 2. And we have 2 in that category. So now everything that we need to upgrade, unfortunately, is ready to go from level 2 to level 3. And I say unfortunately because they're all $500. So we're gonna make sure we have the ones equipped that need to be equipped, and then we're just gonna go with the health build right now. And I'm gonna keep doing the same thing until these are maxed out. So as always, guys, happy gaming. I hope this video helps you to learn, and we'll be back again tomorrow with some more helpful tips. Live and let live, love and let love. Like I said, I'll be coming